Alright guys, so to continue on with your digital notebook, on Tuesday you should have completed slides 4, 5, and 6, and today you are to complete slides 7, 8, and 9, all relating to Chapter 2. They are formatted exactly the same, so this is just going to be a quick little reminder. For slide 7, again, just a quick bulleted list, does not have to be complete sentences. This list is just to quickly type out the main points from this chapter, the things that occurred or took place. Doesn't have to be too lengthy, just enough for you to keep track of what happens in each chapter. Again, major conflict. There is, again, a possibility that it could be a huge conflict, but it's also possible that it was just something small and insignificant or minor. And sometimes there's going to be more than one per chapter. So again, don't let this word major trip you up. It doesn't have to be a major conflict for every chapter, but just type out any conflict that you noticed within Chapter 2 and jot it down here. Reflection. I'm not too worried about this box again. If you have things to tell me or you have reflections to make or predictions to make, then you can type them here, but I'm not too concerned about what goes into this box as much as I am the others. And then lastly, the important quote and explanation. Again, there's not one quote that stands out among the rest. As long as you're choosing a quote and explaining to me why you chose it, the explanation is the important part. And so you can let me know if it revealed something about the characters, about the plot, anything like that would make it an important quote. So choose one quote from Chapter 2 and tell me why you think it's an important quote. And that's it for this slide. Again, slide 8 is 6 reading comprehension questions. So just questions to read and answer about Chapter 2. Again, pretty straightforward, so hopefully you guys will be fine on that. If you have questions, let me know. And then this one in particular is the one that I want to focus on. So similar to last time, I'm not really looking for 1 to 2 paragraphs for their response. I'm more so just looking for a few complete sentences, but this one asks you to define and explain the differences between direct and indirect characterization, and then give an example. Just to review those terms with you really quickly, direct characterization is going to be anytime the author, narrator, or another character explicitly or directly tells us what we need to know about another character. So they are telling us he is tall, he is kind, he is mean, he is whatever. They are directly telling us what a character is like. Indirect characterization, however, is kind of the opposite of that. Instead of us being directly told what a character is like, we basically have to learn it through their actions and their words. So we are never told explicitly the character traits, but we find them out through how they act or how others treat them. So to give you some examples, direct characterization would be how the author directly told us what George and Lenny look like in the beginning of Chapter 1. Indirect characterization would be how Lenny has a mental disability. That is never stated. It is never said by anyone that Lenny has a mental disability, but we pick that up based on his actions and how he speaks throughout the book. So that would be indirect. Hopefully that kind of clarifies the two. So what you're doing is just in a couple sentences, explain the difference between direct and indirect, and give me maybe one example from the book of either. That's all you have to do there. So hopefully that helps you with these 3 slides. Again, if you haven't finished Chapter 2, please make sure that you're doing that first, and then come back and answer these 3 slides. Do not turn it in, as we will continue on with this next week. Once you're done with this, you are done for the day. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.